Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play more Incan Sun God. It's the Sun God. I spelled the damn name wrong, okay? It's a Sun God, not a goad. This army is not really balanced very well, and it's only capable of retreating to one of these two. So how about we go ahead and seize these two colonies. Now, there have been a number of comments asking why I don't just seize the colonies. And the reason is just that in order to make sure it's the right culture, you have to send one of your colonists there, and while it's continuing to grow, we have to pay a stupid high price for them. Like right now we have 4 colonists, so we're paying barely anything. We're making 15.75 thousand ducats per month right now, apparently. It always happens when you load the game up, but... So, I don't know, it can be very expensive. Yes, we can spend military points to acquire the colonies instead of paying, well, nothing but war score here. We could. The answer is we could. We could take the land. It's not a big deal. We're paying quite a few diplo points for some of this land. I don't really care about that. I just want to get them off our island. Off our country. I'll tell you what. We'll seize the two big ones. The small one, though, I'm not interested in. We'll burn this one down or something. So he might be retreating to Salto, simply because it's farther away. Our glorious army is under attack. Okay, whatever. This one, yeah, we'll go ahead and seize it. 25 military points. Yeah, I guess it's worthwhile. Sure. Now, it's the wrong culture until we send a colonist. As soon as the colonist arrives, it will be the right culture. So we're going to find our absolute smallest colony. This one could get attacked, though, if we retreat. It can prompt them to actually attack. So it's not the smallest one, but we'll get this one. Recall our guy temporarily. And we'll send our colonist over there. This province cannot be reached via any ports connected to our capital. You can only colonize provinces that are adjacent to one of your own provinces. Well, we might have to wait until the war ends then. But this one we can... We'll keep the colonists on hand because we're about to seize this one. I'm also going to leave behind 2 infantry to protect that colony. Alright. So the answer is that you are retreating to... I think you're going to Salto. I think you are. We'll leave behind a couple infantry to protect that colony. And as soon as he's willing to say yes, I've already got the peace deal all kind of set up and ready to go. Let's see, what's going to change? Yeah, I think he's going to stop in Salto. What's going to change that's going to make him willing to peace out? A good separate peace, Portugal. Or bring down their number of allies. Portugal is willing to white peace. Portugal has not colonized anything over here. I have no interest in really anything that they're doing. Kind of like to seize Brittany's colony. Brittany is a vassal under France, so we'd end up at war with France if we declared on Brittany. France would then call in Tuscany. We could probably beat them. I wouldn't really be too scared of them, actually. Yeah, I think we just wait another month or two. And we should have the peace deal. Oh, he actually went all the way to this one. Are we able to force march? No. We're just a little ways away. Well, that's unfortunate. Apparently they just seized our colony right back. Well, that's rather annoying that they continue to retreat to that province. Now I have to spend another 25 military points. Alright, you have nowhere to retreat to, so please die. Please just die a miserable death. Okay, he went there and then his troops disappeared. I wonder, you know what? They probably got stacked right by natives. It's unfortunate. It would have been better for me. Okay, well they're willing to say yes. They're also willing to give us some money. So, we're going to take from them the 2 islands. We're going to leave England alone for now. That's going to kick everyone out except for Brittany and England. And then there's like a colony that's at like no size at all. So we're almost there. That sounds like a pretty reasonable peace deal to me. Okay, And we're at 0% overextension because they're all former colonies. We're going to run out of administrative points at this rate. We're totally going to buy the level 1 guy. We're going to buy the... I guess we'll buy a level 2 guy, sure. We're still behind time, aren't we? No, we're actually ahead of time. Look at that. We're caught up on military tech. Sweet. Alright, Revolt Risk. I think we just lower autonomy, or sorry, raise autonomy in each of these. Or do we just prompt them to rebel? I don't really think it matters that much, do you? Oh, also, now that we have this land, can we send here? Let's see. If not, that's okay. Yes, we can. Okay, good. So we can get that culture converted for free. Very nice. Alright, and then these islands, I think we just leave these troops out here. The problem is that these are the Portuguese Patriots. Okay, Portuguese Patriots, we're going to raise autonomy here. We just want to prevent them from rebelling. And the English Patriots as well. I think the English and the Portuguese only have those 2 provinces, so they're very unlikely to rebel. By the time they get anywhere close to rebelling, the nationalism will have ticked down. Okay, these other ones, though, I think we let them rebel. I don't think they'd be too big of an issue. Let's just leave behind a couple infantry to protect them, and then we're going to go and protect this general area. A little bit of unrest up here. Nothing to worry about, really. The nation of Cree has westernized. Alright, that is not a colony. That is a colony. So for the moment, we're probably spending way too much money on colonies. As I mentioned, we're paying 14.7 ducats a month for having seized those 2 colonies. So what we want to do is make sure that at our 2 largest colonies that we have a colonist. Yeah, here and here and here. Good. Because they are the most likely to finish the fastest that way. And we'll go right back down to 4. Now he's probably going to continue this colony, even though he won't really have any ability to protect it. I'm certainly not going to give him military access or anything. I wonder. You know, the colonial nation ceased to exist. Will this go to the colonial nation again, or does he have to recreate it? Interesting questions. Alright. Okay, so we're going to have to attack Brittany. They've nearly finished this colony. It'd be great to seize that right before it finishes. We don't have to fight France, though, to get the achievement. But we do have, well, no, we do. We have to fight France because Brittany has a colony here. So the question is, would you rather pay 25 military points to seize it, or, and the problem also, I don't think we actually have a casus belli against them. Yeah, I don't. What about France itself? No, nothing. So I have no way to go to war without pissing them off. Might not be a terrible idea to finish colonizing up here a little bit, just so that we can get a merchant, get 5 more colonies up here. They are colonizing on their own at a grand total of 11 per year. Wow. Hey, you know what? They're trying. Is that because they have, what, I think expansive ideas? What do they have? They've taken, yeah, expansion up to level 7. Expansive. I said expansive because I've been playing too much Off-World Trading Company. Alright, so we have 10 available land force limit, tons of available naval force limit. Trade-wise, we are collecting in Brazil, which is like essentially an end node for us. We are transferring in this direction. We don't really need this merchant, though. Do we? Because we have 98% control here. If it didn't go that way, it would go this way. So, actually it would go 50-50. It would go in both directions. I'm just thinking maybe Well, it's only 0.59 ducats here. Trying to direct that to here would be interesting. No, I think we're doing okay. I think we leave those merchants where they are. For now. But that leads me to wonder, should I be building more boats? And the answer is probably. Give boats. 1, 2 clicks. We have a lot of naval force limit all of a sudden. Has it always been that high? Maybe it has. Okay. Inflation is not too terrible. I just spent all my money. Lots of rebellion with 6 colonies. We're gonna get a pop-up almost every month, I think. But I can't turn those off. What the hell is this, Spain? How can you even reach these? How are these even within your colonial range? Explain that to me. I would love to know how you're capable of doing that. You don't have adjacency. Is it because they have cores, maybe? No, no one has cores. Spain, there is like literally no... You know what it must be? They had already sent the colonists before the war ended. That's the only explanation for why they could actually be doing that, and then it didn't force them to retract. It should really do that. If the colonist is en route and then you lose the ability to reach it, it should cancel it, I think. If the colony's already established, you shouldn't lose the ability to do it. But I do think that you should lose colonists en route. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to have to seize some more territory from them. Alright, so one of our colonists is available. So largest is this one. It has a guy. Second largest is this one. It has a guy. Third largest would be you. You have a guy. Fourth largest, 249. Off you go. Well, we could easily afford to do 6 colonies. We were actually breaking even at that cost. It's horribly not worth it. Like, to have that many colonies, I think. If we take our 65, right? You can't see my calculator while I'm doing this, but it takes 1,000 people to make a city divided by 65. It takes 15.38 years times 12 months in a year. That's 184 ticks, 148 months. So if a colony is like going to cost us, say, 8 ducats a month, that's 1,476 ducats to just grow it without a colonist. So, is that colony ever going to pay for itself? Even if it's like 4 base tax, which it's not, or mostly 1 base tax. No, it's pretty much never going to pay for itself. But paying for itself might not be the goal. Maybe the goal is to just have more manpower, or have more who knows what. I don't know. Okay, we're ahead of time on Diplotech. Why don't we get a little bit of culture conversion done? I'd like to get rid of some of this wrong culture crap. I'm a big fan of it these days, culture conversion. I feel like culture conversions is worth it, usually. And I almost never would have said that before. Like, but if I had to choose between like being ahead of time on Diplotech or culture converting something and being a couple years behind, I'd rather be behind a few years and have everything be my culture. It just reduces the likelihood of rebellion so much, and it makes the country so much more stable. You get more income, you get more manpower. It's really quite good. Not to mention, if by some chance you lose a war, by having it your culture, you don't lose your cores, like, ever. It takes them, like, an extra 30 or 40 years to culture convert it away so that your cores can start to tick down. Like, it's solid. Culture conversion, also known as genocide, is a good thing. So they did finish their colony. I'm gonna have to colonize up here before we're gonna get Casus Belli up that way. Spain will cede Vizcaya to France. Spain will renounce their claims in Navarra. Spain will release Leon. That's it? That's all you did? I guess they only had one claim there. I don't know why they didn't go for their island claims. Okay, add policy? Wow, we really haven't even done that much technology yet. Okay, right. We had a colony finish. We had 2 colonies finish, in fact. Okay, you have a guy, you need a guy. You have a guy. Time to start a new colony. I guess we go to the ledger. We'd like to sort by... Okay, so Africa, North America. Let's find the largest base tax South America one. We've got Minas Gerais. 4 base tax. Let's go there. It's only 800 troops, or 800 colonists, whatever you call them. Natives. 80% on the Spanish-Brazilian nationalists. They're going to rebel in Rio de Janeiro, Rosario. Nation of Mali has gone bankrupt. So Rio de Janeiro, that's somewhere down here, right? Oh, Rio de Janeiro. Yeah. Okay, whatever. You know, when they rebel, it's fine. We'll just fight them. So we're making 5 ducats a month now. Oh, we're suddenly over the force limit? How'd that happen? Oh, you know what? I think we had a 25% modifier to force limit for a while. Shoot. Well, I suppose, since we're going to be at peace for a little while, and we have tons of manpower, it's not going to be a huge issue if I... Let's do this. We'll grab the infantry, split it, and we'll just disband 7 infantry from that stack. How's that do? Alright, we'll go all the way down to the force limit. I don't want to waste money. Not when we can be running extra colonies or something. What is our mission right now? It's time to take Santiago del Estero. They don't even own that. They cancel their colony. Whatever. Let's fabricate claims on their stuff. Seems like the reasonable thing to do, don't you think? Alright, so now that we have the 2 islands, it's really just a war with France and another war with Spain and England, and just keep them from colonizing. And then we will be done with this campaign. I am going to wrap the campaign up as soon as we get the achievement. I don't really feel like... I don't want to attack Europe. I'd rather succeed at attacking Europe as the Aztecs, and... Unfortunately, the Aztec campaign is not Iron Man mode, so I might need... I don't know. I did the same thing with my Granada campaign. I did the Re-Reconquista, and I didn't actually play it on Iron Man mode. So, like, I did the achievement, but I didn't get the achievement, which is kind of annoying. Alright, so we'll go take care of that one first. So these rebellions aren't even a big deal. There's only 2 regiments. That's it. They're quite small. You don't even need to worry about it. Just go kill them. Poland has declared war on Prussia. Let's see how that works out for them. We're going to have one more major rebellion, people that want to defect to Spain. Let's get you guys protecting over in Brazil. And if we can, I'd like to get another one of give boats. 300 ducats, perfect. Yeah, another 15 boats, please. I think we have one more corps to start. Yep. Once all these corps finish, you know what, our force limit's probably going to come right back up. So I may have been a bit hasty in disbanding those infantry, but the infantry are pretty cheap. I think this update's, what is it, automatic or on the month? Might be on the month. No? Hey, we got our connection. Excellent. Alright, back to the ledger. Okay, we're looking for more South American high base tax stuff. San Luis. We have no colonists to send, but that's not quite true. Sure, we'll go there. Okay. Yeah, our force limit's back up by 4 now. probably shouldn't have gotten rid of all of those guys. Okay, well, I'm going to take a break here. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. We're going to wrap this up probably in the next couple videos. We'll see. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.